Jurassic Park, one of the biggest franchises of all time. It's also one of the most diverse. You see, there are so many movies that most audience don't really have an opinion on what movie is the best and what movie is the worst. The only thing we could agree on is Jurassic Park's number one, everything else is a war zone. So that's what I'll be discussing. I'm going to rank the entire Jurassic Park franchise, all the way from the first movie in 1993 to the brand new one that just came out a week ago. Now, instead of talking about the worst to best, because we all know the answer is going to be Jurassic Park, I'll be ranking it from the best to worst. Therefore, there's more suspense, and overall, it might be a more interesting video. Like and subscribe, click the bell icon, and use code YoshiSaurus in the Fortnite item shop. Look at Little Dinosaur. He wants to use that code. And so do I. Let's get started. Okay, the best movie of all the Jurassic franchise is Jurassic World Dominion. It's Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is the best movie in the entire franchise. It's probably one of the best movies ever made. Jurassic Park is just a phenomenal, well-crafted movie that is solidified as one of Spielberg's most iconic movies ever made. It is such a great, fun movie. I don't think I've ever met someone that doesn't like this movie. I don't even need to overanalyze the movie like everyone else did, because we all love this movie. To keep it short, why Jurassic Park is such a phenomenal movie is very simple. The characters. It's not even the dinosaurs. I think the characters overall make this movie so wonderful. Almost every single character are memorable, quotable, and overall have an impact on the movie. There's no random side character that just hold down the movie at all. We'll talk about that later. And overall, I genuinely think this movie is just a blast. The dinosaurs look phenomenal for 1993. The animatronics, the puppetry, and CGI just mesh so well in this movie. It's just a great movie overall. Do I even need to explain anymore? This was a box office juggernaut when it came out. Everyone loved it. 25 to 30 years later, everyone still loves this movie. Everyone wants to mention how good those movies are. Every new modern day Jurassic Park movie has to bring up how great that park was. It's like no one wants to let go how great of a movie it was. So overall, yeah, Jurassic Park is just the best. That's how we're talking about it first. Now there's more suspense. Now we don't know what's better, what's worse, and it's all my opinion. So y'all got to suck it up and hear it. Before y'all kill me in the comments, just hear me out. It's my video. We can discuss it in the comments. But I got Rebirth at my 2. I got Rebirth at my 2. Alright guys, quick review on Rebirth. I'm going to try to keep this as short and simple as possible. This is spoiler free by the way, so don't worry. This is one of the funnest Jurassic films there is, and I'll explain why. The characters, for the most part, were all very good. The main three trio of this movie are all so fun and so unique and have so much character depth and make them so unique and fun to be around. And Marshall Ali and Scarlett Johansson were highlights in this movie. They absolutely were wonderful in this movie and I enjoyed them a lot in it. They were probably one of the best characters in this movie. My biggest problem with the characters is this side family plot. At first, I wasn't a big fan of them, but later on they grew on me, and there were some pretty fun jokes that made me like, okay, their existence is valid. Also, this is probably one of the more funniest Jurassic films. Like, there were some actual good out-of-pocket jokes in this that actually gave me a few horror laughs. The dinosaurs were so chaotically cool that they all look bigger than they usually are. Like the T-Rex is way bigger than it usually is. The Spinosaurus got nerfed a little bit. That kind of upset me. They kind of give it its accurate look. But the Titanosaurus, the Quetzalcoatlus look so wonderful. And what I like about this movie is how scarce dinosaurs are. Because that's how the original movie was. When you see a Brachiosaurus, you're shitting bricks. Like, no way. The Velociraptor wasn't shown to you until halfway through the movie, which made it suspenseful. And in this movie, that's how it was. You didn't see the D-Rex until the very end of the movie. And the D-Rex was also barely shown, which made it more suspenseful and scarier. But you don't feel like, oh, the D-Rex is better in the movie. That's sad. No, the D-Rex does a lot in this movie. So I'm not even disappointed with how little it's shown. Overall, this is a very fun movie. And one last take I want to have before transitioning into the next review. Scarlett Johansson is a better character than Owen Grady is. And I'll explain why. Owen Grady is such a Mary Sue character. He is badass because he is. We're gonna force the audience to know he's a badass with these wonderful quotes about how cool he is. Who's the alpha? You're looking at him. Ah, it's so cool! Like they keep doing that with Owen Grady throughout the whole trilogy. Never actually show you how cool he is. While with Scarlett Johansson, in one movie, she was shown to be a badass without forcing you to believe she is. She was just a badass because she is. And it was just so cool. She did so much impressive stuff that they did what the Jurassic World movies never did. Show, don't tell. And that's just a take what I want to have before transitioning to the next movies. What Rebirth did better than Jurassic World is show, don't tell. And that's why I love this movie so much more than the other ones. That's why it's number 2 on my list. I know y'all are gonna kill me, because at my number 3, I got Fallen Kingdom. Now don't forget, we're going from best to worst, so this movie is pretty mid, but I'll explain why I prefer it than every other movie left in the video. For starters, this is probably one of the most practical films in all the Jurassic films. There is so much unique set pieces in it, and the animatronics and the dinosaurs just look so good. Like the T-Rex and the Velociraptor looked phenomenal in this movie. Like they looked great. And the fact that the actors can actually feel and touch them and interact with them is really cool. Something else I want to bring up, I've been hating on Owen Grady a lot, but in this movie, he was actually pretty fucking cool. Like for once, they gave him good choreography, good fight scenes, and overall some really cool ambitious stunts that genuinely made me feel like, okay, Owen Grady's cool. Now in Jurassic World, he is nothing like that. So I'm really glad that in this movie, they did less of telling and more of showing. Claire Dean is also very good in this movie. I didn't like her at all in Jurassic World, and in this movie, she was just better. And this is just like, I don't know why Jurassic World is pretty mid compared to this movie, and I'll talk about it later. I just don't like Jurassic World. Like, I'll be real. Fallen Kingdom kind of fixed most of my biggest issues in that movie, which is mainly Owen and Claire being better characters, and overall how the dinosaurs looked in this movie. The dinosaurs look way better in this movie than Jurassic World. And I guess the Indoraptor is kind of better than Dinosaur, I guess. Not really. I'll be real, I really don't like the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor at all. But I feel like the Indoraptor is slightly better because it got to be more scarier. Like, it's a more scarier creature, especially the scenes that it was given. So I prefer that overall. I hate the Clone Girl. I gotta be brutally honest. I hate the Clone Girl. I hate the Clone Girl arc, and I hate the villain in this movie. They're just so boring and forgettable. And like, oh, Lockwood was the secret creator with Hammond. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Who cares? He got choked by a pillow. Like, who cares? Overall, like, Fallen Kingdom had so much potential to be probably the best Jurassic film there is, but it fumbled halfway through once they left the jungle and once they introduced the Clone Girl arc, and so much stupid bullshit, to be honest. If they didn't focus on the Clone Girl stuff at all, this movie probably would be pretty damn good, because I love the scene in Isla Nublar. It was so fun. Like, the baryonic scene was cool. Overall, the entire Isla Nublar, like, volcano eruption scene is pretty flawless. It's also really visually pretty. Like, this director had the sauce while making this movie, while the other films I'm gonna bring up afterwards do not have the sauce. That's why I'm saying Fallen Kingdom is slightly better than every other movie right now, only because you could tell the director wanted to do something, and he kind of succeeded in that part. Sure, the Clone Girl arc is really fucking stupid, and I'll emphasize it, I really don't like it, but everything else kind of made it overall an okay movie. So good job, Fallen Kingdom. You are above. No, you're not even above, you're just average. Jurassic World. I'll be real, this movie's pretty mid. I don't like Jurassic World. I prefer Fallen Kingdom, as you could tell. And the reason why I prefer Fallen Kingdom is because I have more of an identity. It has more unique quirks. Some are horrible, I'll be honest. But at least some of the characters were vastly better than this movie. Because Owen, Grady, and Claire suck shit. And there's more characters that actually sucks in this movie. Like, I'll be so honest. Owen and Claire are so lifeless, boring, and corporate in the first movie. They had no personality. They did not work off of each other. There's supposed to be a couple in this movie, but it's so, like, unbelievable. Like it's just like they had nothing in common. They had no, like, personality with each other. And they didn't work off each other at all in this movie, which is really comedic if you ask me. The dinosaurs as well looked so ugly in this movie. Like, if you looked at the Mosasaurus in this movie, it looks so ugly. But then when you compare that Mosasaurus to the one in Rebirth, it's night and day. It is night and day. Look at the Triceratops. Compare that Triceratops to the one in 1993. Why is that one look way better than this one? That makes no sense. Like, the dinosaurs in the movie look so ugly, and I really don't know why. Something else I gotta bring up is the Indominus Rex. I'll be real, I'm not the biggest hybrid fan at all. I prefer when dinosaurs are fucking dinosaurs. But the Indominus Rex is genuinely, like, mid. Hey, editor note, just wanna let y'all know that Indominus Rex is a fucking problem. I'll have to retract what I said. That creature is a fucking menace to society and an order farmer, and is probably the greatest antagonist in the Jurassic franchise. I want to apologize. I was just a mad hater while recording that. Indominus Rex is the greatest antagonist in that franchise, and yeah, I apologize. Back to the video. The two kids were so stupid. I did not like them at all. Like, they were just some of the most annoyingest characters. Like, people are making fun of the family in Rebirth a lot because of how pointless they are. Let's talk about the family from Jurassic World. They are even worse than the family in Rebirth. I felt like they were okay at best. But the kids in Jurassic World are so bad. Like, they're just so bad. I don't feel like they had, like, a idea with this movie. They just wanted to do Jurassic Park again, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like this movie at all. I felt like it was okay. The CGI doesn't look that good compared to Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, or Rebirth, and Indominus Rex was okay at best. Editor note: Indominus Rex on top. Let's be real. It should have won that fight against Rexy. And Claire and Owen were pretty bad characters. Actually, almost every character was really bad. Why was there a divorce arc in this movie? Why are we discussing this in a Jurassic film? This makes no sense. This movie is so flawed, I don't like it. The Lost World of Jurassic Park is such a really, really bland movie. I actually really don't like this movie. It is honestly one of the biggest sins in any Jurassic film is if you're boring. If you are a boring Jurassic film, then you are not memorable, and this is easily the most forgettable film of them all. Honestly, you could probably skip this movie and nothing will literally happen to the plot. This entire movie is basically Ian Malcolm's going to Isosonar because his girlfriend went there for a little, like, quick, like, Stegosaurus pick. Now they got to get out of the island, and some wacky stuff occurs. The characters in the movie is really bad. They're all so forgettable. They have, like, worthless, lackluster traits, and they don't really do anything to the plot. This is probably, like, the least memorable movie of them all, and it's just really forgettable. Once again, Fallen Kingdom is a clear ripoff of The Lost World, but what makes that movie better is, well, visually, it had more ambitious scenes and shots. The characters did more, like, unique stuff that made the plot actually roll better. And it honestly wasn't boring. I'll give it that. Fallen Kingdom is flawed, but it isn't boring. The one thing I could easily say what I enjoy about this movie is, Isosonar is a very unique island that I want the films to explore more. The score is really, really good in this movie. but almost every Jurassic film has a good score. But just this one was just special. This one just had a bit of charm. Overall, I don't really have much to say about this movie. This movie just really fucking bland. And like, we got 2 more movies after this, man. Oh my god. I really don't want to talk about this anymore. What's next? As you could tell with these movies, I just get more and more frustrated by each film. And this is probably the film that makes me the most frustrated. Jurassic World Dominion. Jesus, this fucking ending sucks. Dude, you got the original characters back in the franchise. They were great, by the way. They all reprised their role very well. But what makes me, like, passionately hate this movie is how stupid the plot is. First off, this is the longest film of them all. For like 2 hours and like 30 minutes, this one is a long one. And apparently there's an extra like 10 minutes. This movie is just a drag. It is a long movie and it's not boring. It's just stupid. We continued off with the stupid clone arc and it just gets so stupider. I hate that Henry Wu is always the problem in every single movie. Like in the first one, he made the Indominus Rex. The second one, he made the Indoraptor. Then in this movie, he made the Locust. And the Locusts are so stupid. This is easily the worst, like, I guess, antagonist or plot hole problem in all the movies. The Locust. Guys, the Locust is too strong. What are we gonna do? That is just so stupid to me. I can't keep a straight face. Owen Grady, he's still, like, not great, but he's okay in this movie. Same goes to Claire. They're kind of doing the best they can with a stupid plot. Honestly, what made this movie not the worst thing ever is the original characters. It's so great seeing them again and actually having them do something in the plot is great to me. Seeing the new characters interact with the old characters is kind of charming. I kind of liked it. And this movie isn't complete ass because, well, one, the dinosaurs looked very good in this movie. Second off, visually, this is a very fun movie. Like the Malta scene is easily one of the best scenes in all the Jurassic franchise. The fact that there's like a black market for dinosaurs is really cool. This movie had good ideas, but it's too long and it does too much. And it continued off the stupid clone plot that I hated. And it just kept going. It just got worse and worse. Like, all the bad ideas I hated in the Jurassic movie just rolled into a ball of mediocrity, and you just got Dominion. Dominion had so much potential to be a good movie, and it just wasn't. I really, really did not like how Dominion was overall. I wished it was better. I wish it didn't have the Locust plot. I wish it didn't have the Clone Girl arc. And I wish it was just a straighter line with like a better plot. This movie had so much potential. I'm actually so upset it wasn't good. This movie sucks. This movie is actually really bad. For starters, you just gotta feel bad for Alan Grant. This is the movie that honestly disrespects him. Like, first off, he never married Ellie Sattler. She married some other guy. That's just sad to see. I just feel bad for him. At least he's with for Dominion. That's why Dominion is not the worst movie, because at least he got a happy ending. In this movie, he just got shit on. He was promised a lot of money to go on an expedition, but secretly they're just there to find their missing son. And he never gets money in the end, so that sucks because he just wants to dig up dinosaurs. He has PTSD of the islands. Like, he just despises like going to them. He despises the idea of the island, which I kind of like. But he just gets disrespected. They disrespect him throughout the entire movie, and his little raptor buddy just collects raptor eggs now so that he can make money so that they could continue doing their expeditions. It's just so stupid. You just gotta feel bad for Alan Grant. He just gets shit on the whole movie. And oh my god, this is the worst cast of characters I've ever seen in the franchise. Everyone was just terrible other than Alan Grant. Raptor guy is just lifeless. He has nothing unique about him. I think his name was Billy. He was just so forgettable. The divorced family. Holy shit, they were terrible. They were honestly the worst characters in the entire franchise. These guys kept screaming and arguing. Like, why do I want to, like, see this? This has put so much pain to my ears. And, like, I guess the Spinosaurus was really cool. That's the only thing I could say that I liked. Spinosaurus was really, really cool. And that's it. Everyone else was unbearable to the ends of the earth. Like, the characters are so bad. I'm glad this movie is short. I'll give them that. But it's stupid. This movie is just so... I just don't like it. I just feel bad for Alan Grant the whole time. Like, there's a debate going on. Like, what character does not deserve this amount of hate? And it's Alan Grant. Alan Grant gets shit on so much in this movie. He really does not deserve it. Like, at least with Ian Malcolm, in that movie, he was just boring. At least he doesn't get shit on the whole time. At least, like, Ian Malcolm gets a girlfriend and, like, a daughter. Like, he gets stuff to do. In this movie, he's alone. He's lonely. He doesn't get no bitches. Ellie Sattler's with a man, and that just makes me so sad. Alan Grant does not deserve this hate. He gets forced to do an adventure that he clearly does not want to do, but once you hear the word money involved, they're like, okay, when do I start? But they're not rich or secretly a divorced family that was just using him the whole time. That just pissed me off even more. And what does he gain in the end? He's still broke. Like, what happens in the end? Okay, they rescued the boy and the family's back together. Aw, so sweet. But who cares? Because Alan Grant just earns nothing. The audience earns nothing. Everyone loses. Good day, sir. It's just like, this movie just pisses me off. Like, out of all the movies, this one's the worst. As a kid, I always hated this movie. And I genuinely thought, dude, if there was ever a movie this bad, I'll quit being a fan. Thankfully, Dominion wasn't awful. Like, it was still a pretty mediocre bad movie. But at least Alan Grant had something to do in this movie that wasn't as bad as this movie. And I hated the Locust Clone Girl arc. That's when you know this movie was bad. The prequels are shit, and this movie is also like the prequels. Shit. I'm done. I'm done, man. I thought reviewing these Jurassic films was gonna be a fun, good idea, but the fact that, like, I only like 2 or 3 of them, and everything else is generic, boring, and then just ends bad, like, I'm just frustrated right now. At least I'm not reviewing, like, Illumination or something. That's a good one. Okay, well, I'm gonna go end this video before I fucking destroy my setup. Like and subscribe. Use code YoshiSorensen in the Fortnite item shop so I can actually earn money off of this video. And, I don't know. Peace out. Bye-bye.